Hello folks, and welcome to another video. Today we're doing KRF1 rFactor League. This is round 10 of season 2 here at Hungary, Hungaroring, and let's see how I get on. Here we go. This season has been going well for me, apart from my a few moments here and there. I'm gonna lower the volume of the game so that you can hear me cleaner. Anyway, as I was saying, this season has been going well for me, apart from a few horrible moments from me, which admittedly those weren't very good moments, but let's not talk about them here. Let's just focus on this race right now. Reventure set at 15.7. Let's see if I can match that pace. That was a good sector one, but I went wide there. So I don't think that's good. Yeah, I need to improve my second sector. Big time.
Alright, that was a 1:17.13.
Yeah, a second off. Yeah, I'm just way off right now. Might need to improvise on setup. Like, my god, that is so far off. Alright, I hope this will be better. Okay, let's see how I get on in my second run in this session. The first run ended horribly. Let's see if I can improve on that. Yeah, that's much better. In my previous lap I went wide back there, so yeah. That's a really close top 2 right there. Let's see if I can get anywhere near them.
Alright, that was a
The answer is no.
16.25.
But I improved on my previous best lap by like 8/10, so that's good at least. I'll just keep going. Just to see if I can find any more time. Holy shit, that sector 2 was so bad. Bro. Okay.
That was a 1:16.52.
Yeah, that was so bad. Last sector was so bad. Let's just try and improve on this lap, shall we?
That was a 1:16.69.
Yeah, I'm not even improving on my personal best, which is a shame really. 63 is where I lose time the most as I went wide.
That was a 1:16.44.
Yeah, I just lost like 2 tenths in 63. Holy. Bro, I went so wide there. It's unbelievable. Oh my days, bro, what am I doing? Just get through to the session, please.
That was a 1:17.30.
These stars are dead as well, which doesn't help. Bro, good. Get out of the fucking way, dude. Holy understeer. Yeah, the tires are dead. The tires are dead. Especially left ones, they are so freaking dead. I think I'll just pit. I think I'll just go to the pit lane. I mean, qualifying is probably over at this point. Holy hell. Qualifying is done. Holy shit. The top 4 is separated by... The top 2 separated by 8 hundredths of a second. That's extremely close. And then here's me, that's 4 tenths behind. Don't really know what I'm doing wrong, but alright, let's just move on. Anyway, let's do the pit entry training. Actually, I did that one in Cole as well, but why not make sure? Let's do one more pit lane training just in case, so that I avoid the rookie drive-through penalty in the race. There you go, it's done. Yeah, let's just good luck. I'm not too comfortable at all, but let's see what happens. 8 red lights, and away we go. It's an average start heading into turn 1. He surprisingly survived that. 3 wide into turn 2, my god. Side by side with enter, which doesn't go well. Side by side with enter, going into turn T4, he goes wide, I go wide too. And it doesn't go well. We have a restart coming up.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
That was actually better than I expected. Anyway, let's do it again. 8 red lights at the Hungaroring. And here we go, lights out and away we go. And it's a sluggish start or enter. As we head into turn 1. I somehow found myself in P3 after the sluggish starts of the drivers who started in front of me. Outside gripping into turn 3, that was a nice overtake. And I just, oh no, I just fucked that up. I just fucked that up. I'm getting overtaken left and right. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how to botch your great start. Any questions? Don't ask. Just watch the video. Thank you. Chris just had a huge tank slapper there. And now I'm up into P4, but not for long. Because Chris is right up in my gearbox. And he's looking at my inside. Going into the lap turn 1. No, he just backs out of it. But he had another shot into turn 2. Round the inside he goes. He's still there. This is a great battle actually. Round the inside and he gets the job done, but he went wide. That's okay. I think I'm on a one-stop strategy. Looking at the tower. Round the inside of Chris? No, that's too far behind. I'm too far behind even, have a look. Ben in his Marussia is fighting for podium right now. That is incredibly impressive.
That was a 1:19.17.
Anyway, let's go back at our battle with Kristen. What a corner there. Right outside of Chris? No. No, I'm too far. I'm too far behind. I think I'll pit at the end of lap 10 or 11 for another set of soft tires because my tire management is absolute rubbish. Ben had a huge tank slapper there, but he managed to save it. And now Chris is right up his ass, so
All right, that was a
Chris might-
1:18.04.
he's going for the move round the outside. Ben just fixed it. And now it's just turned into a three-way battle since I'm getting involved. Round the inside went Chris, job done. Can I follow him through? No. There's a bit of contact there. But it's okay. I have no problems with bit of contacts. What I really have problem with is if I then receive damage from that or not. I think I'll check that at the start finish straight. Chris went very wide and he spins. And that's a shame, and Ben also spin. So that's me up in P3 right now. Out there both
All
Ben
right,
and
that was
Chris
a
had their moments.
1:19.70.
Someone just spun and then DNF. Okay. I think that was cool, right? I think that was quite cool. In a Toro Rosso that just spun and then DNF, but let's just focus on the action at hand right now. I'm looking at lap 11 in terms of pitting. Yeah, I was right, it was cool. Okay. I went very wide into that hairpin. Let's see the travel gaps. I'm like 3 seconds behind Griffin and 2 seconds ahead of Kristen. By the way, Griffin
All
is
right,
in the pits.
that was a 1:19.02.
Because I think it was a super salt, which this track just completely eats the super salts. Hence why I decided to go with salts instead for the first stint. So I'm currently 6.5 behind my teammate, Leonard, who is leading. Let's see if I can keep it together for 1-2 for Mercedes. That would be awesome, because it would let me extend my championship lead ahead of Christian. By the way, Simon just DNF'd. So we now have 13 drivers left on the track, which is still amazing. Still an amazing attendance in this league.
That was a 1:18.13.
Chris is in the pit lane. Let's see where he ends up. I think he'll come out. Yeah, he comes out right behind Griffin. Jumais is also in the pits. So is Enter. Ahmed is also in the pits. So let's see how they get on in their second stints. wholly understeer. The top 5 still at the pit, so there's still lots to play for in this race.
That was a 1:18.95.
Okay, I might have to beat on the next lap because the front left has 3 laps left, as you can see in my code. So I might not be able to make it to lap 11 here. Which is a shame really, but whatever. Lap 9 is also cool. Chris just got ahead of
Alright, that was
Darwin.
a
His next target will be
1:18.70.
Griffin. Who's in a lively battle with Case Casual for P4. Carrock pits. Let's see where he ends up. And yeah, I think I'll just pit. Because the tires are just dead right now. So yeah, another stint of soft tires, and then I think I'll just move on to super soft for the final stint. Photoshop carries on for another lap. I think he told me that he'll pit at the end of lap 10, which is the next lap. That's a good
That
pit
was
entry
a
there from me.
1:21.44.
I just get the pit crew. I think I'll just come out behind this train of 3 cars there, yeah. At least Chris is round the inside of Yahir and is now up into P4. Let's see if I can keep up with these guys on the new set of socks. Round outside of Yahir, but Yahir just pits. Yahir pulls into the pit lane.
That was a 1:30.20.
So that's me back up into P5. Chris goes round the inside of Kazo and is now up in P3. So I suspect he'll be running away from Kazuo while I try to overtake him. Kazuo just enabled a speed limiter by accident in the hairpin, which made me let me overtake him. Chris just got into the sausage curve, so now I'm on his ass. Now, let's hope I don't rear-end him while we're battling. Chris goes wide. We are side by side into the penultimate corner. Chris just shot me off in defense there, but I can't blame him. He's trying to defend for his life. Griffin is in the pits, which means we're fighting for P2 now. Right, we're outside into turn 1. We're still side by side, going into turn 2. Little bit of contact there. If it's my fault, my apologies. He's still there. It's a lively battle between me and Chris, with myself and Chris, apart from those little contacts. Why is I in 5th, by the way? That was risky to even look around the inside of Chris there. If I didn't back up, I think there would be a collision. Round the inside into... We're still side by side. Chris pulls into the pits. After a lively battle we had.
Alright, that was a 1:19.15.
Ben just DNF'd. Oh no. Oh no, that's unfortunate. He was running as high as P3 at one point. That's why I say that's a shame. Anyway, we move on. We focus on the action. Jumai is in the pits. Where am I going? Photocheck just sets the fastest lap of 1:16.8.
That was a 1:17.94.
Holy hell, man. I am a second off of his fastest lap right now.
That was a 1:17.29.
Update on the race. It's now lap 15 out of 23. Photoshop leads myself in second, so it's a 1-2 for Mercedes right now. Griffin in third, Chris in third, Chris is fourth, Yahir in fifth, Kazo in sixth, Enter, who was seventh, pulled into the pits. And now is 8th, Garlock in 7th, Jumais in 9th, Latifi in 10th, Ahmed in 11th, and Diaz in 12th. That's the remaining drivers on track right now. We have Diaz pulling into the pit lane.
That was a 1:18.84.
So, yeah, the Ace. I should probably spell his name like that instead. Garlock just DNS. No idea what happened there, but that's our 5th DNF in this race so far. Photoshop pits. Photoshop is in the pit lane. I think he'll come out right behind me, but he'll find a way past. I'll probably pit on the in 1 or 2 laps. Let's see. Yellow flag out. Oh no, someone's engine blue. That's Jamal, he blew his engine. I highly doubt he set his car up for the race distance. And his radiator was probably too low to go the whole distance. So he's out of the race now. That's a shame, but it happens. We move on.
Alright, that was a 1:18.21.
We have a race to focus on. Especially since I'm going to be pitting at the end of this lap, so yeah, I'll request it before I forget. So yeah, I think I'll end up behind Photoshop. like I was before the pit stop, basically. So yeah, here we go. Into the pits for super salts.
All right, that was a 120.25.
I don't know what the fuck is Ahmed doing in the pit lane. I don't know what was I doing. I don't know what the fuck is Ahmed doing in the pit lane, but it just blew his engine. And because of that I got too distracted and got out of the pit lane later than I was supposed to. So I'm P4 now. Ouch. The good news is I might be faster than Chris right now because I'm on fresh set of super salts. The Force India went the ace went very wide in trying to get away from me. That's not, I appreciate it, but in turn it fucked his own wings. So yeah.
All right, that was a 133.93.
3 laps to go in this race. Podoshek leading. Yeah, Podoshek leading. Creeper and Chris with one in top 3. The rest of the grid are myself, Alvarado, Kazo, Enter, Latifi, and the Ace, who completed the top 9. There have been 7 DNFs so far, which is wild. Anyway, let's see if I can catch up to Chris for P3 at the end there.
That was a 117.34.
I'm definitely getting on Grippin and Chris. It's just but I'm not able to catch them also, so yeah. I think that's an issue. Jam is DNFs and I just now at super wide. Latifi just disappeared and reappeared from my POV. I hope everything's okay on his side. He probably gets out of the way for me, which I appreciate. Can I catch Chris doing this podium hops on the last minute on his home race?
All right, that was
He's
a
trying to break the slipstream, which is a smart idea, but I'm doing 1/16, man. I think I'll be able to strike on the last lap. Let's see. maybe even this lap if I can get a safe opportunity. That was a bit of contact. He crossed the inside line, but that's okay. Round the outside and job done. For now that is. There was a bit of contact where I was trying to go to the inside, but that's okay. I think it's because he crossed the line before I even got there.
All right, that was a 1:17.23.
Anyway, it's the last lap of the race and battle for podium is battle for the last place of the podium is officially on. You go right around the outside, but that doesn't work because I went wide. And Chris defended wonderfully. But now he goes wide, he go around the inside, job done for now. Let's see if I can keep him behind for till the end though. There's a little bit of contact there, but that's because I think I lifted it out where I wasn't supposed to, but that's okay. Photoshake wins the race. Griffin will come home at second place. I will come home at third and Chris comes on fourth. GG's man, that was a nice battle. Latifi comes on in eighth. The ace pulled into the pit lane and it's stuck there. Kaiser comes off in 5th. Enter will come home in 6th. Yahir will come home in 7th. I think DSC is just he's just stuck there. And now he blew his engine. Oh my days. What a battle I had with Chris for P3 that anyway, thanks for watching guys. And I'll see you on the next race of KRF1. Goodbye.